Hi, this is John Wood from Automettech. Previously we had a quick look at changing the logo on the PC-Dms report. Today we're going to delve a bit more into PC-Dms template reports and have a quick look at the rule tree in particular. So for this I'm just going to start a new report, File, Reporting, New, Report Template. So this opens up a completely blank report. And if I just move the object bar over here, this is where we could define the overall layout of the report, but for now we're just going to put on this control here, which is the text report object. So the text report object is the default container for tabular data. So if I just expand that to fill the page, we can see we've just got some dummy data there just so we can see there's a control on the page. Right click on that, and I'm going to come straight over here to the rule tree. So where it says rule tree rules, I just click on that, and this opens up the rule tree editor. So the rule tree editor is basically defining for the different commands that we might encounter in a PC-Dms program what information to display on the report. You can see here anything that's in bold has a rule associated with it, and anything that doesn't, anything that's not in bold doesn't have a rule. Okay. For this exercise I just want to clear all this out quickly because I just want to explain really how this rule tree works. The easiest way to do that is if I just go to Import, and in the reporting directory, which is where all your reporting elements are stored, so that's RTP files for reports, LBL files for labels, and these RUL files which are rules. There's an empty rule file there. Open that up, and that's just cleared all the rules. So all I'm going to do is add some rules in here. Now normally for a type of command, say a feature or a dimension, we specify a label to display, and the label is configured in such a way that they'll extract information from that type of command. But for now, just to explain how the rule tree works, we're just going to add a bit of text in there. So for features, I'm just going to add a quick rule here, and so normally we'd pick a label, but for now we're just going to use a text expression for the report. So I'm just going to put this is a feature. Okay. The rules are hierarchical, so if we expand this, we can see we've got all the different types of features. So we've got circles. So if a child has its own rule, so if I give a rule to circles, and again I'm just going to put a bit of text in. Because circles has its own rule, that will supersede the rule that I've applied to features. So any other features will display this is a feature, circles will display this is a circle. I'll do the same down here for dimensions. And for dimension location, this is location dimension. Okay, and I'll just stick one more on here for file header. Okay. So that's all we'll do for now. I'm just going to say OK on that. Over here on the right, the properties for the text report object, we've got these show options. So we've got show alignments, comments, dimensions, so on and so forth. I'm just going to flick a few of these off. We'll leave the header on, features on, dimensions on all. The options there are none or out of tolerance or within limits. Then we'll have comments on and alignments. We'll switch off now. So I'm just going to save that. And let's just call it test. Okay. So I can leave this open and flick over to the PC-Dmis report window. And if I click this icon here, this is a template selection dialog. Click the add button, and I can find my new report test RTP. Open that up, make sure it's selected, and open it up, and this will load our new report. So obviously it's of limited use to us here, but it just goes to demonstrate a point. So in the program, when the report is generated, the report template is processing the program top to bottom. So it encounters a file header. This is a file header. We've then got 5 features. This is a feature, this is a feature, etc. We're not displaying anything for alignments, so it's just going on to the next set of features. Feature, so on and so forth. You notice down here, we've got, this is a circle. So these circles are overriding the parent rule of this is a feature. Okay, so this is how the rules are applied to a program. So typically we're not going to use a piece of text, we're going to point that command type, that label, but this allows us to specify different information to display for the different commands in the PC-Dmis program. Next time we'll take this a bit further and we'll actually create a couple of labels. We'll modify an existing report, and we'll get to display a label for we'll create a label for a comment. The default comment PC-Dmis is, I think it sometimes lets the report down because it's just this career new font. Got this nice neat report, all these nice laid out and borders, and then you just get this career new font which doesn't stand out particularly well. So that's what we're going to look at next time. Thank you.